One of the first things students need to begin learning is the language of computer science. There are some terms used here that you'll want to be aware of before you teach. It doesn't mean you have to memorize all of them now, but be aware as you go through this series how often we refer to some of these terms. There are many words in computer science that are already in our everyday language. These words have multiple meanings, and it is important to point this out to students to minimize confusion. For example, the word code is something many students may think they know, but they might not actually understand in the context of computers. Many students have misconceptions that code is a 4-digit sequence to unlock a phone. Or, code can be a set of standards, laws, or regulations for the protection of a group of people, like a building code or a health code. This word has multiple meanings, but the context is quite different when we're talking about computer science. The word code actually has multiple meanings within computer science too. It can be a noun, like a set of symbols, and it can be a verb too, as in to translate or write. Identifying parts of words, like prefixes and suffixes, can help glean meaning for unfamiliar words. Definitions need clarification and explanation. But this instruction doesn't have to be an isolated event. In fact, student comprehension is actually better when vocabulary is not taught in isolation. Pausing a project or conversation to point at specific words is an excellent way to balance that direct instruction with context that will help students understand and retain the information. Repetition is key for student understanding of new vocabulary. Students need various ways of exposure to new concepts. They need to hear, see, touch, write, and experience words in many different ways. A picture is worth 1,000 words rings true in education. Images, diagrams, labels, and charts are excellent ways to give a visual cue to unknown words. Science educators can enhance these student conversations by modeling good scientific thinking out loud, questioning, doubting, predicting, and observing, all the while using these technical terms. And lastly, play. Most people, not just toddlers, learn best through play. Playing with words and experiencing new concepts in a fun and engaging environment is the best way to ensure retention. Teaching the language of computer science is just like teaching the language of any other science classroom. It is a critical component of a productive educational experience.